Yo, yo,
Yeah, that's disgusting.
DJ, that's crazy. Like
50%.
you have to know basketball to really know that this thing is crazy.
We back, man. It's
Yeah,
been
we
a
back.
minute. I feel like it's been
I
2
know,
years since we recorded the last episode.
I know. It feels like 2 years. Man. It's been a minute, my man. How you doing, brother?
Shoot, can't complain, bro. God is good. Keeping me busy. Busy in a good and a bad way, I guess. I mean, I drove halfway across the country and I've been working a lot. So good and bad, busy. And I also been busy doing a whole lot of nothing as well. It's kind of been a weird time in my life. But what about you? How you been doing?
Man, like you said, man, back to work, do what you gotta do, normal, regular father life, taking care of family, just boring, essential stuff.
I know. Hey, we started the podcast at a very unique time. So we started the podcast while both of us were at home. So I had just had a my third kid. Johan was off work. We had all this time to do nothing. We said let's start the podcast. So we started it, and now real life has smacked us in the face, and we've been trying to
I
find time
know.
to stay consistent. But hey, we figuring it out because this is something that we're gonna be doing for real, man. Y'all better get used to it because we ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere, man. We here to stay.
For real, bro. I saw something online this past week that I was like, man, I have to bring this up to you on. So there's 5 point guards. One of them has to go. It's all in their primes. Dame, Russ, Steph, Kyrie, D Rose. Who you got? Who has to go?
Man, who has to go?
Who has to go?
I'm gonna be really biased on this because and those names are players that I really like. I'm gonna go off play style. I'm gonna go off play styles, and they all did things on there. You know what I'm saying? If I go
You're
off,
scaring me. You're actually scaring me. Off playstyle? What do you
but
mean by
I
that?
know you. I know you. I know. Look, I know you already. I know you're a big fan of Russell Westbrook, so he's gonna stay for you. Look, what like this?
Bro,
Listen,
what?
let me go. Wait, let me go. Let me tell you. Once I had to go, bro. Dame Lillard, bro. Every time I even watch a player, I watch Dame. I like the way he play. I like his style. Man, he's a killer. You get what
Oh
I'm saying?
my. No, no,
That's
no. I
one.
agree. I
Damn
agree.
Lillard.
I agree.
Damn Lillard have to stay for me. Damn. I'm going based off like that's just what I like. I'm just saying. Listen, Damn Lillard have to stay for me. Undeniable Steph Curry have to stay. The first player I ever ever even saw playing, I was like, yo, I like it. Like I like when the first time I even watched a basketball video was Steph Curry. I said, how this guy doing it? Like, man, he showed from man. You know what I'm saying? He really made me like really pick up a basketball, so he have to stay. Everybody that know me, man, Kyrie Irving, bro. Like,
Yo,
well, I talked about it in the episode. Listen. Well, Kyrie, I know he's man. His play style is crazy. People say he's the most skilled point guard in the league. People say that. So Kyrie, stay for me. So I got what? I got Dame. Listen, I got Dame, Steph, Kyrie, right? And then you have D Rose. And listen, and then you have D Rose and Westbrook left, right? And you got D Rose and Westbrook left. Hey, listen, man. I was watching a podcast of somebody that was talking about D Rose, and he said, uh, "You knew D Rose wanted to drive, but you can't stop him. Like he's just gonna go and dunk the ball on you." And he just came in it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If it was not because of injury, D Rose would have been some stuff in the league. But listen. For me, I would take Westbrook over D Rose. I would take Westbrook over D Rose. So D Rose will have to go. I would say Westbrook because honestly, a lot of people, and I'm with that. A lot of people, for some reason, I don't know why, are downplaying what my boy Westbrook was doing.
Wait, 100% agree with you. That's why you had me scared. You had me thinking
Why?
you was gonna say Westbrook. I thought you were gonna leave
Wait.
him out. I was about ready to start fighting, man.
No.
Nah, because there's no way.
Listen, like people, I don't know, man. Westbrook, man. Hey, bro. Westbrook is crazy. Like, bro, he's a
He's
like
ridiculous. We're
he's
never gonna see
man.
a point guard like that ever again. Him and Steph Curry are two players, two point guards specifically, that we
They
probably won't
tough.
ever see. Ever see
They
again.
tough.
I won't say
Yeah.
that because who knows how long they'll be playing basketball after we're gone.
Yeah.
But those are like once in a lifetime players, quite literally.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree, man. Westbrook, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was even watching Dame Little like one time in the podcast. He was saying, bro, every time he played Westbrook, he just know he was on timing. Like, there's no way. Like, every player that said that, like, when you see Westbrook, like, because he's just gonna go at you. He ain't gonna, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And bro, man, there was a time he was a triple double. Hey, went wrong in the league.
Average a
What
triple
man?
double 3 times.
Yeah, Westbrook staying for me, and he's still and everyone now he's still playing hard in those teams. I don't know why they
I know.
look. And you know, I didn't even think if he's on the contract yet. That's just crazy to me.
Hey, let me tell you. Your list so far, I mean, you gave me the list. That's not my list, but the fact that you kept the 2 most important players, in my opinion, in the list in your 4 is
Yeah,
valid. And so I just don't get. I'm with you with the Russ slander. I've never understood it. He's always played hard.
yeah,
He could be playing the worst basketball of his life, but he's playing as hard as he possibly can every
yeah.
single game.
Nah, for
Because there
sure.
was that period of time where he was with the Clippers and the Lakers. Lakers specifically is when he was really getting a lot of hate when he couldn't make a shot to save his life. And Lakers fans were booing him, bro. But he was
Yeah,
still going out every single game playing as hard as he could. Like he was still the MVP of the league. How can you, like, as a basketball player, and I'm sure as a coach and as a player, when you see that, as a teammate, when you see that, it's like, why would I not want this guy on my team?
yeah. No, he play hard,
Doesn't make
man.
sense. It
Play
does
hard.
not make sense to me. He gets so much hate for no reason. All because he's gone through shooting slumps in his career. People want to hate on him. Like the man's
But you
average a
know,
triple double 3 times. What are we talking about?
that is true. And then most of the people that hate him actually are the people that really don't know basketball, never play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You know how the fans are, man. They don't even know. They probably play tennis and they'll ask you, and they'll boo on you for doing something that you do. Do you get what I'm saying?
Or
And
couch potatoes.
yes, you know what I'm saying. There's people that just there to hate. They don't even mean what they don't even like really like mean what they say. You're just there to yap and just with this negativity. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Westbrook, man. And there's a lot of vet that's getting contract right now. I don't know why Westbrook is not getting some, bro. I
Mm-mm.
don't know. I might be wrong. Maybe he signed something right now, but I don't know. Do you know if he signed already?
I don't think so, but I saw something about the Thunder trying to sign him
The Thunder?
on like a 1-year vet deal. Yeah. And to be honest with you, I don't like the Thunder right now. I used to be okay with the Thunder back when they had KD and Russ in that team. Even after KD left and it was just Russ. Just cuz I'm a big Russ guy. Big
Yeah.
Russ fan. And so every team he's played on, I'll cheer for him. I hope they win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if he goes back to the Thunder, even with the team they have now, the team that
Yeah.
I absolutely despise, hey, go Thunder, man.
So why I just want to stop you. So why you despise them? Tell me. I just want to know why you just don't like them.
I mean, everybody knows. I don't think I need to. They're just, it's just so hard to watch them play basketball.
Why? Because
I feel like,
they flop. Or what?
well, it's not even just that. It's because I don't care about that. Everybody flops.
Everybody,
But
yeah. A lot of
not
people.
everybody can get away with what they're able to get away with on the defensive end. Like it's
Yeah,
it's
that's
so
true.
bad to watch sometimes. Like they were out there playing football sometimes, bro. And while their opponent can't even breathe on their jersey without getting a foul.
Yeah,
And then even in the conference finals, the Western Conference Finals, I felt like it was uh well officiated for the most part. I still think it was garbage
yeah,
officiating as far as in favor of the Thunder. But there was even times like SGA, because they weren't giving him as much as they would give him in the regular season as far as
yeah,
the stupid foul baiting shots and whatever. But there was at one point where, and he got the foul on this, but it was one point in game 7, I think, he was in the corner and he shot faked Vassell. Vassell jumped and turned to go to SGA's left side. So
mm,
he's jumping on the side of SGA. And
yeah,
SGA jumps all the way like 3 feet to the left into Vassell to shoot the ball. They call the foul. 3 shots. And then they always talk about, well, it's not a natural shooting motion. That's why so and so couldn't get the call. In the first round, Devin Booker got an offensive foul on a natural shooting motion against the Thunder.
yeah.
And
Every time they play against the Thunder, they have
SGA's over
this kind
here
of
shot
foul.
faking, jumping over to the right 3 feet to get into a foul, jumping over to the left 3 feet to get a foul, jumping 2 feet forward to get a foul. Like, what? How is that a natural shooting motion? Or he's like bringing the ball up this way, not even trying to shoot the ball. He's just trying to act like he's shooting the ball. I'm like, yo, how are we giving him these calls? So it's just, and it's not just him. I think they play ridiculously dirty on defense as well. They just traded Lou Dort, and I think he's the culprit. So I'm glad he's gone. But
Where's
now he's
going?
in the East. He's going to Atlanta, and so now he's gonna
Oh,
terrorize the
ATL.
Celtics. So that sucks. But I couldn't stand watching them play. I do like a lot of the players they have now. Like they just drafted Bennett Sturts from Iowa. They just drafted Mara from Michigan. They got some, and I like Jared McCain. I like AJ Mitchell. I like most of their team. I just hate how dirty that they were allowed to play. So I guess it wasn't entirely their fault, but I don't care whose fault it was. It wasn't fun for me to watch at all whatsoever. And I
Yeah,
was
it was not
very,
fun.
very, very happy to see them lose. But if they get Russell Westbrook, I need him to get a ring before he retires, even if it's at the expense of my Celtics, bro. And I'm saying it. Even if it's Thunder, if Russ signs with the Thunder and it's Thunder Celtics, I might actually hope that the Thunder win because
Okay.
I would much rather see Russ go out on a championship because I know the Celtics are going to get more championships in the future, and we've won the most in the NBA history. So I'm like, we can donate one to Russ. You feel me? Not in a bad way,
Yeah.
like he's going to earn it, but
Yeah.
we can give one to Russ. So that's why I am there. The Thunder, man, and my wife's a big Thunder fan, so she rubs it in my face all the time. But that's where I'm at with the Thunder. Nah, crazy side story. We were watching the playoffs this year.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when I tell you I would have her mad at me after the games,
What'd
bro,
you
like
do?
that. Like you know when your wife is mad at you or you guys are like mad at each other and you don't talk, like you just don't talk and you kind of
You
act
just
like
don't
you're
talk. Yeah.
avoiding each other and you wait for them to say something or you wait for them to
Yeah.
apologize, like you get the silent treatment basically. Bro, when I tell you after these playoff games, after every single game, every other night, I'd have to get in the bed. I'd be like, baby, like I'm sorry, and she'd be like, no, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. I can't watch these games with you. Straight up, after every single game, if the Thunder were playing, she would say that to me. That would happen after every game. It got to the point where I told her, I was like, okay, look, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna call the game how I see it. Because at first, I'm not gonna lie, I would talk
Yeah.
crap about the Thunder. I'd be like, man, he's trash, he's trash,
Oh,
he's trash. And I'd be saying all that while they're playing. And so I get why she was kind of upset with me. I wouldn't rub it in her face, but I would make comments all the time. And so I'd be like, okay, I won't do it anymore because I love watching basketball with you. I love that you love to watch basketball. And so
yes.
I'll try not to ruin that. So I won't talk crap about them, but I'm going to call the game how I see it. If that's a foul that should have been called or a foul that shouldn't have been called, I'm going to say something. And even then, it didn't work out very well, but Luckily, they didn't make the finals, or else we probably wouldn't have been able to watch the finals.
Man,
So
if they pass, it would be crazy. The internet would be crazy if the Thunder would have passed. I
I
ain't gonna
know.
lie, you know that for sure. But you, you think if the Thunder would have passed, the Knicks would have won?
No, this was actually crazy because this is what my thought process was. Is I thought that the Knicks had a better chance to beat the Thunder than the Spurs. And the reason I
Okay.
thought that is because I felt like the matchup was better. Because when you have
Hmm.
Wemby and
Yeah,
guards that shoot lights out like the Spurs were in the Western Conference Finals, it's like, bro, a team that hot cannot be stopped. Well, we
yeah.
saw otherwise. And I just thought Wemby, obviously great player, but I just thought he underperformed in the finals, as well as DeAaron Fox, who in my opinion had more pressure on him than Wemby did.
I was about to talk
Um,
about DeAaron Fox too.
so
Man,
I
he's
think I think that was a very big disappointment to Spurs fans. I know the media ate De'Aaron Fox up after the playoffs.
man. I still see some meme about him right now. I'm
I
like,
know.
yo,
Yo, I seen a meme of
they,
him. So the World Cup was today. I seen a meme of him in a Messi jersey.
that is crazy, yo. Oh,
I said, nah, this bro
DeAaron,
should
man.
he gotta go. De'Aaron Fox gotta go. But now they're gonna
You
keep
think
him and they're
they gonna
paying
keep
him a
him?
bag, bro. It's crazy. But
And I
nah.
see also what's his name? Victor also taking a pay cut, the whatever pay cut they said. I don't know if I'm. It was a what? It was a what? 5% less or something.
So it was a good
Man, he's
amount. It
still.
wasn't it wasn't
He's
Jalen Brunson pay cut, but it was a pretty good pay cut. So
so he can keep his team. They're gonna be scary, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
hey,
you. But teams
the
got better,
Spurs.
man. Teams
Yeah,
got
no,
better.
everybody got better in this offseason.
We're still trying to see where
Except the
Bron
Celtics.
going, man.
I know.
except,
Everybody
except the
but the Celtics
Celtics.
got better. Yeah.
He said everybody but the
Um
Celtics. Come on, man.
I
Don't
think
shit on
LeBron's
my
going to the
boy, man.
Celtics. I think LeBron's going to the
Man,
Celtics.
yeah, yeah, man. He ain't even gonna land there, man. What you talking about? Damn, like, what's a yeah,
I'm not
no.
even lying to you. I
Yo,
think the chance is this big. I think it's this much of a chance that he goes to Boston.
he ain't going.
But I could see it. Am
He's
I
not gonna go.
delusional for thinking he's going to Boston?
Yeah, he's not going to Boston. I don't think he's going to Boston, bro.
But tell me,
No.
like, why? Why wouldn't he go to Boston? Why would he go? Because I know there's a lot of Philly talk. Why would he go to Philly before he goes to Boston?
Well, it's not only Philly talks also. They talk about Cleveland also, right?
Okay, here's my actual like realistically, where do I think LeBron's gonna end up?
Mm.
Realistically, I think LeBron James is going to. I'm pretty sure they've already narrowed it down to Eastern Conference teams. I don't think he's flirting, for lack of a better term, with the Warriors anymore. So I think he's only looking in the East. And so
Okay.
realistically, I think it's going to be Miami or Cleveland.
Yeah, I like Miami though. I like Miami for him. I ain't
That
gonna
could be
lie, DJ. I
very, very
like
scary.
Miami. I
That would
like
be
that.
dangerous.
I like that. Wait, who they got? Oh, I ain't gonna lie, I like that. He can play point there.
Yeah, I know.
He
It's a
can play
crazy
point
thing
there.
because
Man,
that's what they
hey,
need.
yes, he can play point there. Yeah, I ain't gonna I like that. I like Miami, man. Yo,
Hey, that's what I'm
but
thinking about. But I think
I'm laughing because I just thought about if he going to Cleveland, the James Harden gotta go.
that's what I was saying. Like, people are like, he's going to go to Cleveland or he's going to go to Miami or he's going to Philly. And I'm like, why would he go to Philly? I don't get why he would go to Philly because if you think about Philly right now,
Yeah.
I'll be surprised. Like, and this isn't just me being a butthurt Celtics fan. Maybe it is. I don't know. But we've seen teams like this get put together and they fall apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and this is the thing. I love Jaylen Brown, and I think he's a good enough player. And he's played with Jason Tatum long enough to know how to play with another superstar. It's not like the Celtics were his team and only his team forever. In fact, the Celtics were only his team this year. You know what I mean? And so I think he's comfortable with playing with another superstar. And obviously Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid are comfortable playing with each other.
Yeah.
But I also think Joel Embiid has a really, really big ego, and that could get in the way of Maxey, Jaylen Brown, and Edgecombe all working together.
Yeah, it does make sense. But me for Philly, it does make sense. I agree with that. But me for Philly, I'm more scared about the rookie. What's his name? Hedgecombe?
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Hedgecombe. VJ Hedgecombe, that's his name. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more scared about him. I ain't gonna lie. He's shining first year, and you know how it goes. You bring another 20 plus. It's a 20 plus point per game,
No.
and somebody gotta give up something.
Well,
Who-
that's what I'm saying. And then you add LeBron to that equation. And what happens?
It, I just believe like if you see LeBron go to Philly, I said, yeah, you already know he's just gonna be like, yeah, vet, really vet. He's gonna be like a vet for real. But look, LeBron said he can average 10 points in the league until he's 65.
Who,
That's
LeBron?
what LeBron said. Yeah, he
I
said he can
believe it.
average 10 points in the league until he's 6. Like they
I
asked him the
believe it.
question, and he said, yeah, I can average 10 points in the league until I'm 65.
I think watching LeBron play,
LeBron.
watching him play the past few seasons, like once he hit that 20 season mark, and you look at all the other players who've hit that mark, like Vince Carter or Mike Conley or Kobe, like they've kind of had a dip in their performance. Some of
I ain't
them
gonna, I ain't gonna lie.
very
For some
extreme
reason,
dip in their performance.
it's no disrespect to Mike Conley, but sorry, but I'm so sorry. I just got it, my brain. I just got to bring it up. When you said Mike Conley, and then Kobe right after, I don't know. In my brain was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Why those
No,
two
but
names in the
listen,
same sentence?
but listen, they're both guys
Yeah,
who've reached that 20-year mark. That's why.
yeah,
Same
yeah.
with
Okay.
Al Horford now. I believe he's hit 20 years. But like you see like from their primes to where they are or where they were when they hit the 20-year mark, it's like significant decrease. And they were having trouble winning games. I mean, Mike Conley was on a really, really good team. Al Horford was on a really, really good team. So that's the exception. But you have Kobe Bryant, who's still expected to be the guy on his team in LA,
Yeah,
who wasn't
yeah,
really making things happen. The Lakers weren't very good.
yeah.
LeBron was kind of, I mean, you could argue they're building around Luka. I mean, now they're clearly going to build around Luka and Austin Reeves, but LeBron was still the guy. He was the only one who could stay healthy. And
Yeah.
he did what he was supposed to. And he's still averaging 20 plus in the league.
It's tough, man.
Bro, and no signs of slowing down. So it's like whoever picks up LeBron is going to be good for at least this next season. And if he decides to play after that, at least that next season as well. I don't really see him. I see him being able to average 20 points in the NBA for at least 5 more years if that's something he wanted to do.
What's crazy to me is sometimes I know you watch on the line every time people are asking question, when do you retire? And he's always making jokes about, oh, I'm a family guy. I always just want to go play golf or whatever. And then you see him next day dunking the ball like he got 20 more years left. I'm like, man, who is this guy, man?
It's
Like
crazy.
in the lane, talk about, like I'm saying, yo, that's
Bruh.
crazy.
And some of his dunks this year were like that one he had on, who was it? Who was it? Luke Cornett. He dunked on Luke Cornett this year when they played the Spurs. Bro. Nasty. Nasty, bro. Like, and you're looking and you're watching him and you're like, this man is 41, 42 years old.
Just man.
There's no possible way. And then people still have the nerve to sit here and say he's not the GOAT. But that's another conversation that we don't really have to dig into. You don't really got to dig into it.
We
That's another
don't.
conversation for another episode. If somebody's bold
For
enough to
sure.
ask us that, because I know we're both LeBron guys. I think
Yeah,
you are,
I'm
right?
a big,
Okay.
yeah, big
Okay.
LeBron guy. Because honestly, yeah, we talk about, man, look, I see LeBron, bro. Yeah, we talk about, I didn't see. You can go and watch highlights of Michael Jordan, highlights of other players, and they undeniably tough. LeBron James, man, bro, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's just tough.
Hey,
I don't think,
there's nothing else. Hey,
honestly,
there's nothing else that needs to be said about LeBron, bro.
there's nothing
If
else.
you just can't, It's just at this point, it's just coping with the fact that there's a new GOAT. And I wouldn't even say a new GOAT because he's been the GOAT for a while. But I think it's hard for people to, I guess, come to terms with that when they've only known one person to be the GOAT. You know what I mean?
That is true.
Since the 90s, it was, since the 90s, it was Michael Jordan. That's the GOAT. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it's hard for people to really like see past. I think when LeBron retires, it's going to be easier for a lot of people to really like see what he's done over the past however many seasons it would have been at that point that he's played and be like, wow. And like you think about this, people always bring up, I sent you that video earlier today of like the Michael Jordan fans, their only argument is 6 rings, like 6 of them in the finals or whatever. But like you have to think about this, like what did Michael Jordan play? 15 seasons? Something like that.
I think he plays something like that.
LeBron has made the finals 10 times. So you think about that. He's been in the finals almost half of his career. 8 times in a row.
Yeah, man.
Like
I was watching.
that's insane to think about.
It's really insane. One time I saw a meme I posted. It was kind of funny, but really interesting. So we take the rings out, and I want to see what you think about it. We take the rings out. Who's the best player? Michael Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron?
Bron.
We take the rings out.
Bron.
Why?
Because you look at him, and he's doing everything. He's not just scoring the ball. He's getting his teammates involved. He's leading the team in assists. Not only is he scoring and leading the team in assists, but he's out rebounding everybody else as well. And not only is he doing that, but he's like the second leading blocker on the team. And not only is he doing that, but he's leading the team in steals, or he's second in steals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'll take that over the guy. Like you have LeBron scoring 30 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, almost a triple-double every game. And then you look at Michael and Kobe, who are out here scoring. Yeah, maybe they're scoring 40, 45, which don't act like LeBron never scored 40 or 45 points before. But maybe they're scoring 45 points or 40 points, but then you look at their rebounds and assists and who somebody else on the team is leading in rebounds or assists. LeBron's going to be the guy who you bring in, who you know is going to do everything really, really, really well.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I don't know. I don't know if I think I'm right. I think I was watching it the other day. I just was curious, and I just wanted to see how much he what was his percentage on his whole career on field goal and things like this. I think it was 50%.
His field goal percentage?
I think so. Or 3-point. Let me see. Because it was something like this in his whole career. It's crazy to me.
That sounds high. That sounds high. But
do you think that's let me see. So, I think I'm not wrong.
Look that up. But while you're looking that up, I did also see another stat that was talking about like not stat, but like another fact about LeBron's stats. And he has more playoff wins by himself than the Bulls have as a franchise.
That's crazy. And that is true.
He has more. Go ahead.
He's averaging 50.7%. DJ. Yo.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
DJ, that's crazy.
50%.
Like, you have to know basketball to really know that this thing is crazy. Yeah,
that means 1 out of every 2 shots is going in over the course of 23 years.
I have to check for LeBron, for Michael Jordan and Kobe, because in my mind I feel like everybody talk about those things, but then at the same time they can all talk about, oh, he was taking more shots or whatever. He was there. He was there for a long time too. He was taking actually more shots in the game between like
Mike.
That is asking to take more shots in the game. You know, between those two, because it's a factor too. You know what I'm saying?
Mike, there's stats that literally show at each point marker. So 5,000 points, 10,000 points, 15,000 points, 20,000 points. LeBron achieved it at a younger age and on less shots than Michael Jordan did.
Oh, shoot. Crazy. That's crazy.
So, hey, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I think people. It's gonna take him to retire, and when he retires, they're gonna show everything he's done in his career. They're gonna put it up on a list in front of people's faces where you can actually see it in front of your face when he retires. And people
Yeah.
are gonna read that list, and they're not even gonna be able to finish it by the time they take it down. And they're gonna be like, "Dang, I wasn't even done with the list of things that
Yeah.
this man accomplished in his career."
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. I'm just saying,
It's
and
gonna be
and
crazy.
like I said, I don't even claim myself as a LeBron fan. I never really have, to be honest with you. But I can't deny the facts when they're right in front of my face.
Yeah. That's
That's just
100% right.
that's the only thing. And now that I've acknowledged him as the greatest player of all time, I'm starting to appreciate him more, and therefore I like to watch him play more. Because it's like we don't know how much longer he's gonna be playing. So when he's playing, of course I want to watch him play. This is the greatest player ever. Why would I not
Yeah.
want to
He's
watch him
tough,
play?
man.
So
Yeah.
that's my thing. And if he gets another ring, I don't care what people say. That's 5 rings out of 11 tries. That means 6 second place rings, or not rings, but 6 runner ups. Like he's made the finals 10 times in his career.
Yeah.
That's
And
ridiculous.
it is ridiculous. And also, that's a debate that a lot of people talking about it. And I know we probably did talk to you about it, but I just want to, now when we on the podcast, I think it's going to be a good thing. What do you think about the competition that was playing against compared to what LeBron James is playing now? I know we probably did talk about it a lot, but we never did on the podcast. What do you think Michael Jordan was playing against, Kobe playing against, LeBron James playing against? I already know the answer, man. But go ahead.
And the reason I hate answering this question is because obviously I don't want people to think I'm disrespecting anyone, because people like basketball, there's people who have paved the way for basketball to be basketball today. That includes Michael Jordan being one of those people. That includes every single basketball player who was in the NBA in the 90s. All those guys, whether they were good or not, were paving the way for future players, right? So I don't say this in a disrespectful way because I really don't want it to sound that way, because I know a lot of people don't care. But I respect the game enough to acknowledge those are some of the greats, right?
Yeah.
But when you look at the speed, the athleticism, the strength, I know people always compare the strength of the two generations, and I don't know what they're looking at, but I
Yeah.
think people in today's NBA are way stronger as well. The only thing that today's game has less of than it did back then is the physicality. Is
Mm.
There's not as much hard fouls being allowed. There's not as much hard fouls in general,
Yeah, they're protecting the
right?
players now more.
Right, right. And so I'll say that in
Mm.
the 90s, there wasn't a whole lot of protecting players. I mean, if you go back and
Mm.
watch, Michael Jordan definitely got a protective whistle. I don't know where that narrative came from that he didn't. Especially after they saw how teams were beating him up, like the Pistons, they started really protecting him, to be honest with you. Like, that's just a fact. But
Yeah.
I think the competition now is it's way harder to be a good player in today's NBA than it was back then, if that makes sense. Now, Kobe's a different story because Kobe got the best of both worlds. So not only did Kobe play in the late 90s in the NBA, because he got drafted in 96, I believe. So not only did he have that taste of the 90s basketball and the physicality and what those players had to offer, but he also crossed over into the early 2000s and even mid 2000s when he retired. But like you look at that even, and it's like Kobe dominated in both eras, right? And you could argue because his age, he wasn't as dominant at the end of his career. That's obviously plays a huge factor. But I think it also is because you have guys coming into the NBA who are becoming more skilled, much more skilled,
Yeah.
much more
Yeah.
athletic,
Yeah.
much more just better players in general, like guys who can do more things than they could back then. If you drafted a center in the 90s, like people were building teams around big men typically. So you have these centers, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing, Shaq in the 90s. You know what I mean? You have these guys that they're building teams around because that's what dominated the game back then, was a big, strong center.
Yeah.
David Robinson, like the list goes on. But I think once you got to that point of guards starting to take over the game is when you saw centers developing into big guards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that's when the game just completely shifted. That's when you get a Wemby. That's when you get a Jokic. That's when you get an Embiid. That's when you get Giannis. That's when you get those guys. And then it just wraps from there. You can't really do much. You put Giannis or Jokic in the 90s, dude, that's ridiculous what they're doing. Jokic, bro?
Yeah. They kill him.
Jokic is already a top 5 player of all time, and that's not a debate anymore. I don't think. Shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's crazy.
Y'all got Magic Johnson. He can go. Them dudes can go, man. But Steph, Jokic, Braun, those are 3 of the top 5 players of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
tough. No, I can't go against Jokic, man. Crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy to know that he's just going back overseas and watching his horse and come back and dominating the league, man. That's insane to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. He gotta give us a secret, man. I think I might have to go and watch horse too. What's going on, man?
Not horse watching. I don't think that's the secret, bro. I think the secret is being 7'2" with amazing feel for the game of basketball. That's what the secret is.
It's so funny because talking about a summer league, I just want to bring about a summer league. I just saw a post when it was 2, 5, 7 guard playing against each other. It was Noel.
Oh, yeah.
You just saw that? What's his name? Noel?
Yeah, Marquise Noel.
I don't want to mess up his name. Yeah. Is Marcus Noel?
Marquise Noel.
And then Yuki,
I can't remember
the other one.
Yuki, the little Asian dude. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, they both good at it. Like one's got 14 points, the other one got 5 points. I ain't gonna lie, apparently best of the highlights that I watched, he was putting Yuki to the
Hey, let me tell you, bro. Marquise Noel is the NCAA legend. Did you know about him at Kansas State?
Yeah, in college. Yeah. Killing. As a small guy, you have to know him. Man.
Shout out to small guards, man. Shout out to all the small guards. He was tough. Filthy. I'm talking about, bro, the one play I think of is when he's sitting at like half court and he's arguing with his coach. He's acting like he's arguing with his coach. He's like, "Bro, you ain't running the play right." Threw the lob up, bro said.
And dunked that, yeah. I saw that.
Bro, I remember watching that game. Crazy. I was like, what?
But imagine, that's how you know the league now building people different. They have their team, they have the mindset now. A guy like this still don't have a real good spot in the league. Yeah, but now if you're not 6'6", they can bring the ball up. They can, you know what I'm saying, shoot the ball at least a 40%. I ain't gonna lie, man. As a point guard, yeah, he might have to go to the G.
Hey, that's where he's been too.
That's where he's been. China.
Learn Chinese. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy.
Man,
that's what they say.
Hey,
that's the only word I know. Shit.
Hey, you remind me when they said DeAaron Fox?
Oh my gosh, bro. DeAaron Fox of the Shanghai Sharks. Hey, that's where he needs to go.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, you said it to me too. I said, there's no way. They gotta chill on him, man.
Nah, that Photoshop picture of him dribbling the ball with the Shanghai Sharks.
Hey, he got pressure on his. Yeah, next year he got, man, I ain't gonna lie, he gotta prove people. He gotta prove the whole world.
Well, you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna care what he does in the regular season this next season. He could literally win MVP, and nobody will give a. You know what I'm about to say? A fudge.
I know.
Nobody will care if he wins MVP. Nobody cares what he does until playoffs come, because they got to see bro, how are you going to perform when it actually matters?
But it actually matters. Yeah.
Bro, because
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, he was hooping. He was hooping all year. Their whole team, obviously, they were a 2 seed. They were hooping, bro.
Yeah.
Hooping. And this man gets to the playoffs and acts like he never played before. I'm telling you, I posted it after every game. After every game. And I had been texting people, all my friends, all the group chats I'm in. I had been trying to tell people that if they lose, obviously basketball's a team sport, it's a team effort. But in the NBA, it's a business. And when you have the fattest paycheck, there's more responsibility on you and you're expected to perform. And that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And
Especially
he
when you
didn't.
have a decent amount, if you have a decent amount of ball in your hands also.
That's what I'm saying. He's
You
the
get what
point
I'm
guard.
saying? Yeah. Yeah.
And he did not do what he was supposed to do at all. Not even close. He gave him one good game in the finals. Or in the playoffs. Period. And it was against the Thunder, I believe. He had one good game. After that, he got hurt a little bit before that, but after that, bro, he was toast. And people are trying to say, oh, he had an ankle injury, oh, this and that. If his ankle's bothering him that bad at this stage, you cannot play him then.
When you got Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper was hooping.
Yeah. When you got Dylan Harper, like, what if you really can't play, man? What's up with you? But I
Yeah,
don't know.
bro.
a lot of people jump on the coach too.
Hey, but no, it's true though. It's true
A
because
lot of people jump on the coach too.
why was he getting all these minutes when Dylan Harper was clearly outplaying him? Now I get it though, because it's a business and he is financially your most valuable asset. He's making more than any player on your team.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to play him because now what does it look like? He's the coach. He doesn't run the show, right? His job is controlled by somebody else too. So imagine the man who signs DeAaron Fox's paycheck and the coach's paycheck. Imagine he sees DeAaron Fox isn't playing. And now he's like, why am I paying this man $50 million a year if he's not going to play? It's the coach's fault. So now what happens to the coach? The coach loses his job because DeAaron Fox doesn't play because DeAaron Fox is making $50 million a year. The NBA is a business at the end of the day. And he wasn't doing his job. But the coach was, I think, scared for his job at the same time. And that's why DeAaron Fox, in my opinion, was playing more than Dylan Harper. When he should have never been playing more than Dylan Harper. And I think everybody knows that. But nah, man. So before we jump off this episode, I just wanted to ask you, because I know you're a big football guy.
Yeah,
And
football.
the last 4 matches of the World Cup have now passed. We know who the winners are. Spain with the dub over Argentina. France taking 4th place, England taking 3rd place. What were your thoughts on the games? There was 4 games, I believe. I know you probably didn't get to watch much. You've been a busy man this week. But from what you saw, from the highlights, from what people were saying, what do you think about it, man?
Well, going to the final, a lot of people that I talked to was talking about like Messi was the nephew of the FIFA. They said Messi is the nephew of the FIFA just because saying that every game they're trying to give him fouls, they're trying to give him a penalty and things like this. So, and there was a big favorite. I wanted Argentina to win the game, right? And I know at one point when France got eliminated, it was I think Mbappe had scored 8 goals and Messi had scored 8. They was both I think at 8, if I'm not wrong. Then they played against England for the 3rd place. Then I think Mbappe scored. Did Mbappe how much? He scored like what, twice?
Yep, he had 2.
Because it was a crazy game. It was like 6-5 or something.
6-4, bro. And
6-4. See,
England was putting belt to France. 20 minutes in the game, England had 2 goals. It was 4-0 at halftime.
That's crazy.
Yes, but anyway, sorry.
That's
Keep
insane.
going.
Yeah, it was a crazy game, bro. I was at work and people told me, they say, "Well, damn, like they game end up like this, man. What's going on?"
It was
because France was favored to win it all. So I was really
them in
surprised when they
Spain.
got yeah. So man, they was talking about how there was a lot of my people was saying that I had somebody make a prediction of the final and say it would be first goal for Spain at the first half, second half 1 goal for Argentina, and then at the last minute of like 89 minutes penalty from Messi, and then Argentina will win. That's what I wanted to say. But it was funny to see how people was saying that. But man, Spain got a dub. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When my Africa countries got out, man, yeah, I got out too, bro. I was like, yeah, man, they got it, man. Like it was just
That's fair. Hey, but
cause,
bruh,
cause,
half them people playing for France and Spain and even England are be African.
and that's another topic too for another episode. Cause it's be crazy things that be happening. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out to Spain. They do what they gotta do. Uh, and now we're gonna see. We're gonna get the. I thought definitely Mbappe now got the most goal, right? So
Yeah, he's got the golden boot, bruh.
has got that. So I know
They
Messi
said
was
he's the first
emotional.
player. They said he's the first player ever in World Cup history to get back-to-back golden boots.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Mbappe. I'm not a big Mbappe fan, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Uh,
I
but
don't know why. That's my guy right there.
he's tough, and shout out to him. But what's his teammates? What's his Olive, whatever?
Olise,
Yeah, all he says like, what's
that
going on,
man,
man?
that man,
Apparently,
that man sold them, bruh. He missed 2 wide open goals
bro,
against England.
has
Nah, but I
he
know
would
what
be
you
in the
mean though.
team.
I know what you mean though. He was making it all
Yeah,
happen. He
yeah.
was giving Messi's or Mbappe great assists like the whole
Oh,
time.
yeah. He
So
was playing great the whole tournament. But yeah, man, I really got no much to say about that World Cup, man. And one thing I would say is just now, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. There's a lot of things that happen in this World Cup that, in my personal opinion, was not right, and there was a lot of money involved in things, and even in picking, I would say, in picking team to pass, because making sure fans will come watch. Because I didn't understand how my African countries would dominate almost the whole first half and just ended up losing. In my mind, it was like, and this I heard a lot of people saying it was money involved, talking about if some African countries would have passed, they would have no money because we have no fans that will come and watch the game, so they will actually lose money, and that's another subject, or I can even call it conspiracy. That's how you say it? Conspiracy, whatever.
yeah. Conspiracies.
So yeah, so yeah, man, but what you got?
I just thought, first of all, big Mbappe guy. I love Mbappe, and I like Jude Bellingham. So it's cool to watch them play against each other, teammates playing against each other. And I will say this about Jude Bellingham, bro. He really surprised me because obviously he's a midfielder. He's not really the one scoring goals most of the time. But bro, he led England in goals in this World Cup. I think he had 7. That was great to watch. I thought that was pretty cool to watch England's run that they had. I thought Mbappe. I really wish that they would have played in the final, but they played the winners. They played Spain. And Spain, bro, Spain, when it came to those last 2 games, when to flip it to basketball real quick, when you're playing a team with one good player and the game plan is just don't let him score, don't let him touch the ball and you win. Bro, Spain did that perfectly. I'm not saying that France only had one good player because as we just mentioned, they were clearly stacked.
Yes,
Same with Argentina's good teams, but when they eliminate that one player, it just shows you how different the game can be, even in soccer or football.
yeah,
And that's what Spain did perfectly the last 2 games. Their defense was unbelievable. Argentina didn't even get a shot, Johan. They didn't
yeah.
even
That was
shoot
crazy.
until extra
I
time.
saw that. That was crazy. This one was crazy when I saw
And
that.
I will say Spain had control of the ball, obviously, like the whole game. I don't know what they finished with, how many passes they end up finishing the game with. But at one point in extra time, it was 720 passes to Argentina's 320 passes.
Oh my, look the gap. Crazy.
So they're gonna win. It was just a matter of when.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. It was really the first World Cup personally that I've ever like fully sat through and watched. Uh, I watched almost. I probably watched 85 to 90% of the games. So it was awesome. I loved it. I'm super happy that I was able to do that. Um, and yeah, bro. I mean, I'm a very big Mbappe fan, even before the World Cup, because I watched La Liga, like I told you, and I've always liked watching him play. So I think it was just awesome to see teammates, teammates from other countries playing against each other, representing their own countries, and still seeing the competitiveness that doesn't get taken out of it. My father-in-law related it to an all-star game, but they're actually trying. It's the best players in the
Yeah.
world playing against each other, and they're putting in everything they have to win because it just means that much to them. And I thought that was just the greatest thing I think you can watch is people actually competing and still being what's the word? I guess good sports and still even cheering for their teammates after they maybe were beat by them,
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
it was just really cool to see how really that event how much it truly does bring the world together. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. That is true.
So, but I
Yeah.
loved it, man. I had a
100%.
great time watching the World Cup, and I plan on going to the World Cup in 2030 with my boy. We hitting up Morocco.
My bad.
We already talked
Yeah, for
about this.
sure. 2030. Man, why I'm coughing like this, bro?
You got anything else you wanna mention before we hop off?
I just wanna cough. But yeah, but yeah, man, I would say like so far it's episode we've been recording a lot of episode, and then I just want to bring it back the fact that I'm really enjoying it doing this with you. It's an honor, being able to have people in your life that you can sit and just having just great conversation, you know, sharing knowledge and thoughts on everything and the news and current things that happen right now. It's like it's my escape room, it's my free zone, you know what I'm saying? Where I
Yes,
can
sir.
just come and talk to my brother and then enjoying the time. A lot of people can say they have that in their life, and I feel like I know we're doing it. We have goals to do it, but it's always good to remember that it's a blessing to be able in a position to do what we're doing right now. I just want to put it out there. Yeah, I'm glad that we're doing it, and I'm glad I'm doing it with you, my brother. So
For
yeah, shout out
sure.
to you, buddy. Yeah,
Hey, I feel the same exact way, man. I think every time we hop on to record, it just makes more sense why we're doing it.
yeah,
So I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate you hopping on, doing this with me every now and again, every week, trying to record. I know it's difficult, especially with your schedule. I know
yeah,
you're a lot more busy when it comes to work than I am, and I don't that doesn't go unnoticed by me. So I definitely appreciate it.
yeah.
We appreciate all of our fans. We appreciate our audience for watching. We love you guys. Continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things to push this show to other people. We appreciate y'all joining us for this episode, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Peace out.
Give me the ball. Yeah, I left you.